Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Once again, I'm Nev from Nev's Tech Bits, otherwise known as your friendly neighborhood basement dweller. Don't worry, ma'am, I am from the internet, and today we are going to be checking out Popular Mechanics, March 1966, still 35 cents. Today we're looking at the Bantam Supersonic jet. Got a full 9 yards of ammunition in there that can rip you up and go brrrr. Are your tires safe enough? Uproar over two-ply tires. Legit, I'm not sure if I'd trust any of these old school looking electric razors. I wouldn't mind one of those trucks though. Electric would be fine in it too. So here we got a skill saw. Now my dad back in the day would always call his saw his skill saw. That's almost like calling a Kleenex and not a facial tissue. I didn't realize his skill is the name of the brand. And there's many names for it, and I call all of these circular saws skill saws now when I'm talking to my dad. Can't afford a $12,000 GT machine? Fake it with a Pontiac, the wide track Pontiac, saying get the sports model, and it'll fake it till you make it. Jesus, Chevy Impala. Look at all of those knobs. They're basically taking basic stuff and making it look real big, but man, that looks sporty. Unfortunately, the wife and the kids can see all of the information, and men need control all to themselves. Yes. Tell me about the popular science in ejecting your wife out of the back seat. Stop nagging me. Hoo-yah. Dude, that thing's a solar panel. Inflatable space vehicles that are blown up to full size. And that's an inflatable solar panel? Wow. Whoa. Okay. All right, so I looked it up and basically is an expanding foam. That's a foam solar panel deployed in space. Man, you don't see people doing that anymore. Just throwing a little home on the back of their truck and away you go. That's really something from the 60s and 70s we just don't have anymore. Huh. What happened to these? Why don't we do this anymore? It seems so American. I bet our trucks just can't handle the weight anymore, eh? I remember once hearing a coal miner say that the first thing you need to get rid of is your teeth because your teeth are the worst. They can give you the worst pain of anything. Get wood paneling, boys. Don't use nails, use glue. And then lock your wife down there until she loves you. The power of that glue smell will work magic for your relationship, boys. But don't forget, no matter what you do, ignore her. Do not tell her you love her. It makes them love you even more. The cell phone really did put the final nail in the coffin of the CB radio, but still, these things are still a lot of fun. Here we have a tachometer, which is something I don't quite understand. I'd understand if you're working directly with 12-volt batteries. If we're working with 12-volt batteries, usually you'd need alligator clips a bit bigger than that. So I love it when I find old technology I don't exactly understand. So back in the day, back here, cars were made from timing belts and not computers. I wonder if this is one of those things where you don't need this kind of thing anymore because this technology doesn't has been taken over by computers, perhaps. Oh man, I love these advertisements. Genuine bullwhips, metal piercing throwing knives. Wow, America's lowest priced jet engine. Yeah, and then you can put that right on your pellet gun. And 100 shots fired out of a jet engine. Fear no attackers. New push button repel spray. Oh, check that out. See fish below water. Amazing water vision glasses let you see the depth below the surface. Polarized sunglasses, yeah. Geez, automatic pellet guns are all the fashion. Kids just shooting each other. I hope that they send each other eye protection too. That's interesting. I wonder if that's some kind of a noise arrestor, electronic noise arrestor, so that your stuff won't have feedback to what you're plugged into, maybe. Well, that's fascinating. How deep is it? The health kit's depth sounder tells you. Now, I wonder if this is sonar or if it's. Okay, operates on boats of 12 volt. Alright. Yeah. So, it is electric, but there's a knob on it. I mean, it's not a digital outread. I want to see how that works. Ah, check it out. Buddy's got it going. Do it, buddy. Do it up. What are you doing? That's pretty cool looking, but what's it going to do now? Ah, he's not going to use it. He's going to turn it on. What a cork tease. Such a tease. Alright, that's a little bit creepy. The drop dead cigarette box. You put your cigarettes in the cigarette box. That looks like a coffin. Alright. Once again, I can't get over all the rupture advertisements. People get hernias. Why can't they just go get them fixed? I really don't get what's with these add-on air conditioners. I mean, you save $80, but you're probably gonna save or spend $80 getting the damn thing installed. Why don't you just use the air conditioner that came with your car? There's a vibrator for everyone in the family. They just call this one an engraver. International Harvest Supply, making their own lawnmowers. They made trucks. Why don't they still make trucks? I would trust a tractor maker to make a truck more than I would trust a truck manufacturer to make a truck, because it really seemed like tractor manufacturers need to have reliable equipment. The inside story of the forgotten F5 Bantam Supersonic jet. I really don't like the way the paragraph starts. Our newest tactical supersonic warfare weapon, blah blah blah, for the tactical guerrilla warfare weapon. Guerrilla warfare? Americans don't need to fight guerrilla warfare. I mean, they might need to fight in guerrilla warfare, but generally, America's like so powerful, they just need to, fuck yeah, boom, there you go. Build close to the ground so everyone can easily talk from the cockpit about how phallic the nose looks. How the push button controls a mighty Colorado. We got a cowboy's bottom over here, and you can't be a cowboy unless you got some chaw. Actually, that's probably pipe tobacco like that, right? Man, you could probably hook so many computers up to that and mine so much Bitcoin. It would be for the best. Your brain is the most complicated machine. We still don't understand it in 2024. Unless you're on TikTok and you're a spurred woman, then you know exactly how everything works. Home appliances. How smart can they get? You know, no one would care if they did it all. Whoa. Can't get away with that these days. Robo genocide. But seriously, nobody realized that these machines would start recording all of the information at home and sending it back to home base. Okay, so at what point are these smart machines that are listening into us all the time, because we know they exist, at what point are these machines going to have duty to call the police on us because of abuse? A battery operated vacuum, what are you going to be using it in the garage? I mean, yeah, for a shop vac, maybe, if you don't have power in your garage. It's pretty clear they had a better idea of smart than we did. So, the original Mr. Coffee had a plate that would turn it on and off based on how hot the thing was. The plate just had a perfect sensor, and it would close or open or do its thing just when the temperature hit a perfect time. That is not intelligent, but this magazine at this time would probably say that was intelligent. We got a big to do about two-ply tires versus four-ply tires. I'm pretty sure in a 50s ad I seen up to 10-ply. Ultimately, after the test is basically inconclusive. They're both better in different things. Also, someone got paid to explode hundreds of tires, and that would be a wonderful job to have. That's an interesting type of cherry picker. I'd rather imagine that they're just being launched into outer space somehow. Electric socks keep your feet warm. Geez, have been around for a long time, haven't they? Keep your feet warm. How do they do it though? 6-volt batteries. Okay, attached to the belt. Legitimately, I want to make a motorized bike. There's nothing wrong with wanting that. Be a lot of fun, I think. As long as you can keep it under 50 miles per hour, you don't need a license. I'd like to see them make snow sweepers. We have those now. We hate them. We don't like them at all. Dial in heat. We have those now for electric soldering irons. We have dials for the heat. Easy spread peanut butter. We don't have that, but it would be so nice. Down here, fence post boots. Yeah, we don't have them, but it'd be nice. Tires with colored cord embedded within the tread when the rubber wore down. The danger it would tell you. Nah, we should get that. Whoa, check that out. Working model. Working model of the new Vol. VTOL. The thing is a plane that can just fly. I mean, oh, sorry. I'm just blown away by this thing. So this is a jet that can basically take off like a helicopter, put its stuff away, and then wow. Okay, I gotta research that. Look again. All these gadgets are radios or speakers. We loved our miniatures. We loved our radios. You can check up there the baseball. You can see that's a radio. Toshiba baseball. American and Japanese, we all love the baseball. 16-inch TV set is the cheapest color TV that you could get at the time for $250. Here we got a stereo tape deck. These things they weren't the most difficult things to thread compared to the video, but they weren't exactly a lot of fun. Of course, they had to be rewound and all that fun stuff. These things can be very difficult to obtain. I've seen one of these in the wild for sale. Insulated doghouse to make sure that Scruffy has only the finest. And here we go again, calling it a skill thing, a skill drill. Why can't you just call it a... So this unit goes forwards and backwards, which is a really big deal at the time, apparently. Man, look how high those ceilings are. What are they selling? Oh, sheathing grade lumber. Okay. I know a lot of people that have that, but it's unfinished wood. Is that a frickin' oscilloscope? You used to use oscilloscopes in cars? Here we go. This is the kind of pickup truck I'm talking about. Something made by a tractor company. I would totally trust that more than I would something with a big three. So yeah, like I'm on a boat, so and there's a lot of water around me. You should listen to me. I know a thing or two about cigarettes, and when you're on the water, you should smoke smokes that have desert camels on them because it's good contrast and it makes you feel good and it's love. Don't smoke, kids. Join the army instead. Ha 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 ha. Anti-aircraft goes brrrr. Ha 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 ha.